Welcome to another episode of the Motion Sports Brief. I am MJ Nelson. And for today's episode, we got a lot to talk about. I really want to do something a little different for today's episode. Like, I know there's not really much going on in the sports world, but I kind of feel like there's an elephant in the room. Let's put it that way. I want to talk about life after this pandemic, as far as what in the sports world. I don't think it'll be normal. I know a lot of us are searching and striving for normalcy, but I don't think we're going to get that. I don't think that the players will be as into it if the stadiums and arenas and everything open with no fans. I feel like a lot of emotion will be taken out of it. And from the fans' point of view, I feel like we won't be into going as well, because it's always that sense of fear where you're looking at your neighbor thinking like, yo, do you have it? Have you had it? And you're just wondering what they've been doing and what's their story. So it kind of takes the enjoyment out of the moment of being there. Now, I'm not saying that it might not ever get back to the way it was. I doubt that it will, because I know eventually, like everything we do, we'll be able to joke about this. We'll be able to talk about like quarantining, and we'll be able to reflect on what we made it through at some point. But when we really look at the gravity of this situation, it's kind of a big deal. A lot is changing for us. Now, I don't think that people will abandon their favorite teams and just not support people and be crazy like that. I think people will go, but I think a lot of people will be hesitant. I think it'll be a while before the sports industry actually recovers from this. I don't know what they would do to get the seasons going back this year. I don't know. Like, will you have players practicing, like playing in masks? Like right now, the practice facilities for the NBA are supposed to open, and apparently players have to wear a mask in the practice facilities on the 8th. So what is that going to do for games? Like, if you don't have the fans there, are you going to like isolate the players for the rest of the season to make sure they're by themselves, and the only time they come out is to play and to travel to these games? Or you're only going to play the games in places with low numbers? There's so many questions that we all have and that everybody is kind of feeling uneasy about, that I personally don't know if it will work. I'm curious to know your thoughts. What do you guys think is going to happen as far as with the sporting world after COVID-19? So I hope y'all staying safe, hope y'all staying prayed up, and hope y'all are enjoying your time with your families. Peace.